Oh boy. So yeah, last episode. There hasn't been any spoilers online so far that I've seen. Yeah, me neither. So
probably no fireworks in this one.
Well, here's what I'll say. I've heard some people say this is a good episode, blah blah blah, but nothing spoilery. Nothing like oh, this happens and that happens. And look, guys, I know some of you.
The outrage crowd will come up with something to be mad about by tomorrow, though.
Probably. I'm sorry, Nick. Does the sun rise and the sun set?
Yes.
Okay, then expect people to be outraged about something because it's like clockwork, dude. All you need is enough time and enough people to get together in the hive mind, come up with a reason to be outraged, and then boom. Next thing you know, there's a hashtag on Twitter. So-and-so is over party, and then eventually people move the fuck on with their lives because
preemptively, before anything even happens, well, if this happens, then I'm going to be really angry. Don't you dare do this. It's like nobody cares.
Yeah. It's like, calm down.
Nobody's going to do that thing, and if they were over that, they were doing it about other stuff before, and you're already mad at them.
It's like, calm your shit there, Shiva. Let's put the war axe away, and let's see what's going to happen.
Talk about, like, toxic masculinity and, like, expressing your emotions and stuff, but the only emotion I see from that outrage crowd is anger. That's not healthy. That's toxic.
Well,
but like, you see, I said stuff like the game I'm playing like right now. I'm like, dude, if this game ends a certain way, I'm gonna be really sad. Like, I'm not gonna be mad, but I'm gonna be sad. It's like something seems fucking ass backwards there with the rhetoric going on.
Yeah. I had audio issues yesterday when I was trying to record with Quinn. I accidentally had Quinn's mic muted in the software over here. I'm gonna do my damnedest to try and fix it. And I was down here recording some stuff last night, and I had my microphone turned backwards like this, so I sound like I'm trying to speak through a tin can. So yeah. So now that's out of the way, but now everything's good. But
you're still redlining when you talk. Though,
oh yeah.
Now that you got it turned towards you.
Yeah.
Redline, me too.
And let me turn them down just a little bit.
Turn them down for what?
Not a goddamn thing.
Turn down for what? Call back to our first ever reaction video. Jesus Christ. Just after my birthday in 2014.
That was what you reacted to for the first video of all time?
Yes. Our first reaction video.
I wasn't here for it, but I still rock out to that song.
Turned down for what? It was me, Micah, and my mom.
It's like one of the rare instances where like a mainstream song, I'm just like, you know what? Yeah. All right. I get it.
It's just
Little John's the man.
Dude, his voice alone gets people hyped. Like him just yelling,
that
what?
Music video is just fucking amazing.
Yeah,
that's a great concept.
I love him yelling through the phone and melting the police officer's face. That is just the best shit ever. And then all of a sudden they break through the one floor, and then that one woman's titty starts dancing.
Oh my god!
Like, what?
Bro, I can't even remember what the first video I did with you was.
God, we can go back and look. We actually went back and looked with Nick, and we found the first video we ever did with him.
I already forgot what it was again.
I think Stacy Galaxy. We did a reaction to Backlash, I think.
Oh yeah, that's right.
That might be the first one that I did.
Me, the man, hell yeah, and Manuel.
And this was in your other apartment.
Yeah, this was
when you lived.
I at least know that my first appearance on the channel was in a live stream from the Hideaway with me playing
I remember that.
Alter Grave.
That was right. That was the show you both were on.
Actually,
together.
Probably same deal with him.
I came down there to record and stream you all, and I wound up doing everybody. Yeah. Y'all, the Deadwood Drifters.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, everyone.
And then my first appearance as a member of the channel, like coming in to try out and join, basically it was a live stream with Far Cry 5 with Quinn co-piloting for me.
And then,
Far Cry 5.
I also remember,
so good.
As soon as I started posting the videos up on the YouTube channel and everything, I get a message from you saying it's actually ALTAR Grave, not ALTER Grave. Because I was like, dang it. So I switched it up, and we were all good from there.
Some guy.
And then Quinn was the one that was like very adamant bringing Nick in and everything. And
good call, Quinn.
Oh yeah, thank you, Quinn.
I pretty much got on a live stream that him and Ben were on, and I was like, I whooped Quinn at Smash Brothers once. Can I come play video games with you?
And that was that.
And Quinn's like, yeah, Nick's cool.
Yeah, Nick's cool.
It's like word.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
So here we are. Yeah, in all our glory. So Now we got some Mandalorian to get to. This is season 2, episode 6, chapter 14. I have no idea what the hell's going to happen. Last chapter was a fucking whirlwind.
Yeah.
I'm wondering if this is going to be like a lull, like just a valley where we take a break and we're like getting preludes into shit. I don't know. We're just going to have to see. But right now, I want to get to this, so let's get to it. Here we go. 3, 2, 1, kick it. Hey! He knows how to get his attention now.
Grogu?
Stop it. Stop it, Mando. You got this.
Balling. Thought it was more like a hot damn type thing.
Very special, kid.
I feel like Mando's kind of in denial of the fact that he's going to have to raise this thing.
They want you to.
He doesn't exactly lead a lifestyle that's like good for raising a
Hell
small
no.
alien child.
Jedi stuff.
Wow.
Oh,
shit.
That's the slave one,
That
isn't it?
is, dude.
Oh,
Hold
shit.
up, he's doing the thing.
Do the thing, kid.
Oh,
The
Nah.
Force said,
yeah, I knew that was a bad idea.
nah.
Yeah. The Force is just like,
Snap out of it, kid.
Force is like, you're going to have to make time.
Out of here.
come on, Grogu.
It's crazy. I've never seen anything like that in Star Wars. I
Yeah,
don't know.
that's super dope.
It reminds me of from Jedi Fallen Order with the with like the concentration circles.
Yeah.
Still not played it yet, so.
It's effectively the save points like in Dark Souls.
Yeah. It's just where you go to put a bookmark down.
Yeah.
Been tracking you, Mandalorian.
It is. Sup, Boba?
My friends locked on to that little companion of yours up on the hinge.
Oh.
And if you remember, I don't miss.
Fennec?
Ah,
Here, Mando.
damn.
We point that gun away from the kid. or I'll
Didn't they
drop
capture
the
her?
gun where you stand.
No, they supposedly killed her, but she didn't die. I'd give the armor back.
Yeah.
At this point, like, it's not worth it to hold on to.
This is getting all twisted.
I hate defense missions. It's probably my second least favorite mission type of
Would it?
video games.
Stressful
ahead
as
of,
hell.
Oh, hell.
Oh, shit.
Damn it.
Just ahead of fucking escort missions.
Ooh. War Club. Nice.
Oh, jeez.
Scar.
Whack! 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 Oh, stabby stab.
Yep. It's almost like a Maori War Club in certain cases.
Fucking shards of armor flying off. So brutal looking.
You know, Boba Fett's fucking anybody up, so.
Finally, Boba Fett gets to, like
oh, dude, look how smashed his helmet was.
Yeah.
Holy shit.
It's a smashing good time. Big Stone. Big Stone fall down.
And
She's gonna push it. Get it. Now take cover. Dun 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 dun. Oh god! Oh god! No! I think he was trying to like blast it until it disintegrated.
yeah, but he could also just like run. You
He
know?
could have.
That was
Like-
bitching, that fucking disarm.
Oh. Get it, Boba.
Get yourself up. We don't want you. We want the child.
Sure thing.
I love how Mando's just like,
Get out of here.
I got my 9.
From last time.
You know,
She's literally using him as cover.
he's like a RoboCop.
Yeah, basically.
Kind of, yeah. Hello! Guess who's back, baby? Get him, Boba.
Went and got the armor.
Ooh.
You missed an opportunity for a Wilhelm scream right there, bro. Come on. Finally gets to stretch his wings again, dude. Oh, nice. Keep in mind...
Back to the ship.
Yeah. Get the fuck out.
Yeah.
Oh, here it goes.
And I think they did a great job.
Do it, boy. Do it. Just yeet.
Fuck you in particular, just because.
Oh.
Fuck both of you, I guess.
That was epic as fuck.
Damn.
He not only scared him off, but he didn't let him leave.
I was aiming for the other one.
Oh, shit.
No!
Oh, fuck.
Oh.
Better get to your ship.
Oh. Fuck. Guess who?
Have the Dark Trooper has been engaged.
Fucking Gus.
Knew it. Gustavo Fring. Absolutely.
Oh.
He makes such a great bad guy. Giancarlo Esposito is such a great bad guy.
Yeah. But they look like they're out of a Marvel movie instead of a Star Wars movie.
Yeah.
Are these guys like full on like cyborgs or droids or?
No, they
or
got
not.
him.
I thought he was going to do something where he just did his force thingy.
If Mando would have gotten his jetpack back on, maybe he could do something about that.
Oh my god. Boba Fett, please.
Don't let them get away.
Affirmative.
It's a low atmosphere.
Are they taking this baby? Okay, I was about to say, they take this baby out into space?
The Empire. They're back.
That can't be.
There's nothing left.
The only option is to go with them and the Slave One.
Yep. Oh. If he ever sees the kid again, I'd give him that and just let him keep it. Because he doesn't need it anymore. And there it is, the Beskar spear. Oh, it survived.
He's just looking on the side like, man, this guy's fucking loaded. So he had the full armor and he's got a spear too? Jesus.
This is all that survived. Then our deal is complete. Not quite. Till he has returned to you safely, we are in your debt.
Hell
Holy
yeah.
shit.
At least they're honorable that way, man. Say what you will about Boba Fett, he is a bounty hunter at heart because of how he was raised, but honor is still in his system somewhere. Oh, they're back here. They're back on Navarro. Gonna ask for help.
Cara Dune, Marshal of the New Republic.
She took the offer.
I heard rumors you might have gone legit. Apprehended near the Telestri system on a derelict prison.
Wait.
Hey!
Ah, what's up, Bill Burr?
Damn.
Heard on shop fields whispering the prisoner himself.
They have the kid.
Just like that, Kara's just like, where do we go?
I wonder if that means
Who we
she's
killing?
coming with.
Well, she loves the kid. She loves him. I mean, there's no getting around that. Ah, get him, kid!
Damn, dude.
That's what I thought when I saw stormtroopers groaning.
Oh, shit.
I thought either that or they were being surgically like worked on after the ass whipping Jango Fett gave or Boba gave them.
Have to stop.
Wait.
Oh, no. They're turning him bad.
Or trying to. Or he knows that the child is not as like adept at handling the powers.
Have you ever seen one of these?
Oh, shit.
From years past.
Don't touch it! Don't touch it, kid! Well, damn. Guess for Gideon, everything's back on track. Look at those cute little handcuffs. Damn.
I'm so upset right now. I can't be happy about anything.
Whoa! Robert Rodriguez directed that?
Hell yeah.
What? Okay. Fucking Robert Rodriguez? Are you serious right now? I wasn't expecting that. I knew that.
I know the name, but remind me what he's done.
From Dusk Till Dawn, Desperado,
Yes.
Once Upon a Time in the West. I mean,
Yeah,
Spy
that's what I was
Kids.
thinking.
I can't believe that, dude. That's fucking awesome.
That was my favorite episode so far, for sure, though.
Dude, the pacing of that was just breakneck. And it was so much going on, dude.
I just can't even right now.
No, I know, dude. I'm blown away by how much happened in that episode. And
Very upset.
Honestly, I applaud it. Like, he's had him with him the whole time. He's done a good job of, like, protecting him no matter what happened. Or he's protected himself, like, you know, or somebody else has protected him. And, like, yeah, I forgot. Yeah, the guys on the speeder bikes had him for just a short bit. But, like, the fact that he got, like, completely taken away from him somewhere else, like, in the galaxy, you know, like,
Yeah.
that's something that, like, is in my opinion, like, a more interesting story decision than just them, like, sticking together, like, very close by the whole time. Like, it puts a definite intensity to the situation, like, into the story, and, like, you know, a sense of urgency.
yeah,
It's an Empire Strikes Back moment for sure.
it is.
Yeah.
And it makes your heart hurt because you hate seeing these characters that you know and love lose. But you know that from them losing, they have the ability to learn and get better.
Well, look at the team it created.
Of course. I mean, you've got the Mandalorian, you've got Fennec, you've got Boba Fett, you got
Basically
Cara.
the OG Mandalorian.
OG. Well, technically he's not a Mandalorian, but I still consider him one.
The first one we were introduced to.
Well, yeah, the first one
the first
introduced
one we
in the
ever
Star
saw.
Wars universe. And then, of course, there was, and of course now they've got, Cara. They're probably going to have Grief as well helping them out. And then they're going to have Mayfield, a.k.a. Bill fucking Burr, back, helping them take this fucker down, in which I welcome it. Because, you see, Moff Gideon, the entire time we've seen him, his objective is steal the kid, get the kids, like, try and find a way to pass the kid's ability on. It's effectively doing the same thing that they tried to do in The Force The Force Unleashed. Have you ever played those games, The Force Unleashed?
Yeah.
Yeah. It's effectively doing the same thing they tried to do in that, especially in the second one. But I think they're doing a much more effective way of doing it. They're taking a much more scientific approach to it, which again, there's so many possibilities, and there's shows exploring every single bit of it. And I love that. I love that they're doing that.
Heartbroken.
Me too, man. I feel sick because of this. But at the same time, I know things are darkest just before the dawn, and hopefully the dawn is coming. I mean, this episode just, damn, a lot happened.
I was hoping like something significantly major would happen before the end of season 2, because you can only subsist so long on a show that's just like adventure of the week formula, you know?
Yeah.
Before it starts to get a little bit boring. Like, you got to keep your major overarching plot chugging forward a little at a time to keep everybody's interest. So,
yeah. Like,
I'm pretty excited that, like, looks like some major shit's definitely going to be going down before the end of the season.
Yeah.
That was unbelievable. That truly was an unbelievable episode. And the fact that Robert Rodriguez directed that, I'm just like, yes! So happy that they got him involved with this somehow, because he's talked for a long time about wanting to get into the Star Wars universe. Plus, with the space western feel that this gives off, the fact that he did Desperado, Once Upon a Time, and he did El Mariachi, it just works so well and fits so much with his... Sense. Yeah. And I'm interested to see... I know the next episode's going to be directed by Rick Famuyiwa, who directed the Prison Break episode in the first season, the one that actually featured Bill Burr.
Yeah.
So there's a little bit of a reconnection there, and then the last episode, I think they said is going to be directed by Jon Favreau. And of course, the ship getting destroyed. That sucks, dude.
Because that ship was becoming pretty iconic at this point.
Yeah.
Maybe they'll find another one, or maybe they'll find one that's like an upgraded version. Won't have the same...
I feel like Boba's going to lead him to Slave One for some reason.
I don't...
Something's going to happen to Boba, and he'll inherit the Slave One from him, you know. I feel like that's what he's going to end up with somehow.
Maybe, or... I don't know. There's so many things that can happen. So many things.
Because if you're going to make a ship almost iconic and then destroy it, what's the next best thing? Or, you know, the better option is to give them an even more iconic ship.
Which the Slave One definitely is.
Yeah.
The Slave One is probably...
For a bounty hunter, absolutely.
Which the Mandalorian, he is still kind of a bounty hunter.
Boba Fett's kind of getting old, so, I mean, how much longer is he going to want to fly around space in his ship, you know?
As long as he damn well wants, dude, because if we keep getting shit like this from Boba Fett with that fucking war staff, dude, I'm all for it. And plus, the fact they got Tamora Morrison, I was worried when we saw him in the first episode. I'm like, oh, they're just going to do a walk-off with him. You know, just him showing his face for one instant, and that's going to be all we see of him this season. Damn it all. And then I saw the Slave One in this, and I'm just like, oh, please, shit. Oh, please, oh, please. And then we see him again. I'm like, yes! And now he's back in his full armor, and he's in badass mode again, and I'm just like...
And he's teaming up with Mando. So.
Yes. It's everything that I wanted, and more. And... the fact that this is what we're going to be...
It's definitely a very fan-servicey series, for sure.
Well, it's this episode's very
fan-service in like a good way, not like obviously like a anime way. Or,
it does... there's multiple ways you can play fan-service, but in this, it's not like the characters are coming together for no fucking reason. Boba's there to get his fucking armor, and they made a deal. It's like, I give you your armor in exchange for the safety of the kid. Right. Boba and Fennec did not live up to that, and then they were like, "All right, let's do this. Let's make this right."
Right.
It's like, okay,
it makes sense.
Yes, it makes more logical sense than a bunch of like the other fan service shit that you see in other forms of media. It's just like, why are you here? I don't know. Writers put me in the script, I guess. That's literally the excuse.
The non-canon anime mashups.
The one question that I have for them and the weird decision that I see with them doing it this way is if he saw him on Tatooine and knew he had the armor then, why didn't he confront him before he left the planet?
My guess would be he knew now that he knew where the armor was, he knew like where the armor was and everything, he needed to get his pieces together to get it back. So whenever
I guess your answer is like Fennec, like he wanted to...
Well, he probably
had like a a backup plan, like when confronting him in case he was hostile.
He already had Fennec. We saw that at the end of the episode where she got shot. We saw someone walk up to her, and we now know that was Boba. So with that, we know that he had her on retainer.
Maybe he had to go call in the favor or something.
He had to go and find. He had to go and tell her, "We have a job to do. We have a job to do. Get your best gear.
He had to
We're going
put
to
her back together."
Well, I think she was already back together. It's just I think
she said she owed him for that.
Yes.
So,
and she's still working
maybe
that
she
off.
wasn't immediately there, and he had to go get her. And by the time he went to get her, it'd be like,
Mandalorian
I need
was
you to
already
go
off
talk
planet.
to this guy with me.
Right.
He had already left.
Yeah.
So they had to be like, all right, well, we got to follow him now.
Keep in mind, Mando had to leave the planet pretty quickly.
Yeah.
After he got the armor in the first episode.
The other thing too is like that armor was just like sitting there for a long period of time with that one guy having it, and he never went to confront that guy about it.
Well, Cobb Vanth, I think the big thing was
show up
with
at that
the conflict
point
going on. Keep in mind, Boba Fett's been inside of the Sarlacc for so long. It's taken a toll on him. You see, like his face. You see that his body is not the same as it used to be. But at the same time, he knew if he were to get in the middle of a conflict between the Sand People and these settlers and the Krayt Dragon, that's a whole heaping ton of problems he does not need to get involved with right now.
I also really hope that next episode or sometime before he exits, that he's going to retell the story to them of how he got out of the Sarlacc pit.
Yeah.
That's one thing I want to know, too. Well,
like, I really hope they don't just like be like, oh, he's just here.
Yeah.
Like that just happened somehow.
Well, the
like,
Sarlacc,
I hope they come up with a cool way and show it.
Well, the
It'd be a
Sarlacc
waste
could
if
be.
they don't.
Yes, the Sarlacc pit story would be interesting. I guarantee you, it'll probably be something along the lines of he's in there, and then all of a sudden he hears a rumbling around him. He's not sure if like something's wrong with the Sarlacc pit, and then half of the Sarlacc pit gets eaten. Turns out the crate dragon ate half of the Sarlacc pit, and he was able to escape that way. Like that would.
Funny.
Well, no,
That'd be
because
interesting.
that's actually been shown, I believe, to have happened several times in the Star Wars universe. The crate dragon, whenever it goes to new territories, it always looks for easy prey. What's easier prey than a literal meat pit just sitting in the desert doing nothing?
That it could burrow up next to and just bite off the bottom half over.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And so I think that's effectively how, if they don't tell the story, at least I can take that as an assumption as to what happened. Because the Sarlacc pit, it's supposed to keep you alive for as long as humanly possible, while also sucking the life out of you. That's its main purpose.
Is that where you'll be slowly digested over a period
Period of
like
1,000 years.
Yeah, a lot of years.
That's
I
what.
always like wondered about that. I was like, how the fuck does that work? When you starve to death, like a little bit.
Well,
little bit
here's
of
the human desperation. You'll look for anything you can. For instance, Vietnam, like people who were POWs in Vietnam, rats, bugs, snakes, anything they could get their hands on that fell into the pits that they were in, or in the little canopy nests where they were pretty much like birds that flew by. They'd swat at them, try and get them. Bats, anything to survive, because the will to survive, some people's will to survive is a lot stronger than people give credit for. The will, like, people have survived in boats out in the middle of the ocean for literal fucking months. There's one guy who survived for I think 87 days in a boat with very little food, nothing, and when they found him, when he left, he weighed I think 215 pounds. When they found him, he weighed 98 pounds.
Jesus.
And he survived by rationing as much as he could, catching what he could, and eating what he could. But yeah, and you can't drink salt water, so he had to figure out ways to get around that too. So whenever it rained, he would catch water in his canopy, in a little canopy, and he'd drink that, save that. And it's just, you can't discredit a person's will to live. And Boba
Especially
Fett,
that.
you also have to somehow
Yeah.
explain how they're going to live for like longer than their projected lifespan while this thing digests them as well too.
well, that's another thing too. I don't
It's
know.
like,
what
would they
the-
just get old and die, and then they're still being digested like afterwards, and it's like I guess the stomach acid and fluids would like kill off the bacteria that would cause decomposition, so that it's just very slowly taking
How
the
do you
nutrients
use
like a bit at a
sheer
time
will
out of you.
to choke people? You know,
Well, that's
there's
another
a lot
thing
of crazy
too.
shit in Star Wars. that
And
don't
keep
make
in
no
mind,
fucking
Boba's a
sense.
clone. Boba is,
Yeah.
in fact, a clone of Django, who's had a lot done to him. Like, a lot of advanced stuff, like advanced aging.
Probably crazy injections and shit.
Yep. So who knows exactly what all is within Boba Fett's genes that can cause him to
Who
survive.
knows?
Yeah, exactly. I mean,
Star Wars is crazy, man.
Star Wars is nuts, and I love it. This is my jam, dude. This is probably my favorite thing that I'm watching right now.
Also, that's in reference to them dumping, Luke and Han into the Sarlacc pit. They were the ones that were intended to go in, but Boba went in instead.
Yeah.
So I mean, like,
when
them just being like regular dudes, outside of Luke, being a
being
Jedi.
Jedi, yeah.
It's like they were saying they'd be digested over 1,000 years. So I was just kind of
Damn.
like, how does that work? Like, I just somehow.
Well, their
always
body
wondered
will
about-
be digested.
Yeah,
I think
yeah.
their body will be digested, but they will die of like old age or starvation, depending. I mean, hell,
I'd start parasitizing the fucker if I got eaten by something big like that. I'd be like, I'm gonna eat you from the inside out, you son of a bitch. Like,
pretty much be like
Take a big
Drax
bite.
from
Don't care how
Guardians of the
bad it
Galaxy 2,
tastes.
to start wildly stabbing at the sides, like ah!
yeah.
It's like, I have killed the beast from within.
Or
And then-
hopefully be like fucking what's his name? Damn it, I forgot his name. Marcus from Gears of War, and have a chainsaw
God.
with you when you get in.
Chainsaw and the
Chainsaw
worm.
your way the fuck out of the side of it.
And then, come out the sides like, Marcus, are you there? We finally got back in contact. Control, I don't even know where to fucking begin.
Yeah.
Years, man.
That's a fucking
Good
crazy
shit.
series, too. All right, well, we got to end this one here, ladies and gentlemen. This was a hell of an episode. What comes next, we will have to see. These next 2 episodes are going to be hype as hell,
They
and I
better
can't
get
wait.
fucking Gogru back.
I hope so, man. I hope they get him back, and I hope that. Well, now that he's put the signal out there for like the other Jedi, for the Jedi to come and find him, maybe we can have some sort of
Samuel L.
If he comes in, dude. That's been the rumor. The rumor mill has been swirling now for the last few months.
I even said that before hearing that rumor. I was like, you know what would be legit? Like,
fucking Mace Windu.
If they brought Mace Windu back somehow.
Bring the purple lightsaber back.
The pimp saber, dude. Yeah. Get it. And I'd love to see that. And
I'd love to see him. I would love to see just a surprise, like, oh yeah, by the way, Luke Skywalker. Like, it's like, oh shit.
And there's talk of like Sebastian Stan coming in as like a younger Luke Skywalker, because they've actually done like a side-by-side what he would look like with Luke's haircut. Exactly the same. And there's so many possibilities. And that's what this show does to you. It brings up all these possibilities that can happen, and it teases you and teases you.
I mean, I feel like makeup can do a lot. They could still bring in
Mark Hamill.
Yeah,
Mark Hamill. They had Leia in the movies.
Shave his beard off, make him up a little bit, make him look a little younger than he is right now.
The CG effects that it costs to do that, they would look, because this is one thing about the series. They're dumping a lot of money into this, but they're trying to save as much money as humanly possible to try and enhance it in every way possible.
The more money they save in each consecutive season, the better the next one will be able to be. So
exactly, because there's one thing the penny pinchers at Disney love than anything. It's like, okay, don't go over budget. Actually, we went under budget. We're giving you even more next season. Yeah. Because,
I like how he tries to do that in Mickey's voice.
Well, who else am I going to do it in? Walt Disney's voice? Like, I don't even know. I can't even remember what Walt Disney sounds like.
Yeah, I don't know what he sounds like.
I expect you to start speaking German.
Again, that whole thing. I don't... And we're going to move on from there, ladies and gentlemen. So, again, thank you all very much.
Auf Wiedersehen!
This is one day on German. This is one week on German. This is 1 month on German. They are in the attic.
Oh.
He stole that joke.
I know I did. That's the point. It's from fucking TikTok. I hate that I stole it from TikTok.
It was a fun
TikTok. I've seen some. I saw an 89-year-old pizza delivery man get $12,000 from TikTok. So I'm happy about that. I can't hate on TikTok anymore.
I don't hate TikTok. I just hate some of the toxic communities that exist on. That's every platform. Every platform's got that. All right. Well, we're gonna move on, ladies and gentlemen. Until next time, signing off. I'm Nate.
I am Nick.
I'm Chad.
And we'll see you then, everybody. Peace out.